well, made it out to our remote location where this is going to go in storage for a little bit because I'm still waiting to get the title back from Insurance Auto Auctions. And I do have plans for this car, so it's going to stick around for a little while. I'll leave it at that for now. Some of you might remember this one. We just had to push it out of the way. We did verify that the engine is not stuck in it, so awesome. We're pretty excited about that because that means it's got a possibility of running. So I got my infamous unsolvable van, aka bird perch, because apparently birds like to poop on it. Yeah, this kind of sucks. I'm gonna have to throw a cover over this thing, but you know, for now it's gonna make a excellent tow rig because we're picking up our next victim. I mean, revival patient. Yeah, revival patient, not victim. So, might be a funny looking Ford, but you know, I swear it identifies as a Ford for all intents and purposes. So I don't know, I got a soft spot in my heart for vintage emergency vehicles, so this thing's pretty sweet. It's a 1973 GMC Vandura ambulance. So we're gonna finish putting some air in his tires. I think we're finished. And yank it out of here and get it back to my warehouse so we can get it cleaned out and see if it'll run and go from there. And with any luck, there'll be a second part of this video, and you might want to stick around for that. It's gonna be pretty fun and interesting. And for those of you that are unfamiliar with why I call this my unsolvable Ford van, because well, it's got 3 pedals, and in this day and age that's a no-no, because people don't like 3 pedals. I mean, it runs great, runs very good, and people still don't believe me. It's got 3-speed on the column. So well, might have to turn the wheel straight a little bit so it doesn't hit the Mr. Buford. That came out pretty uneventful. Yeah, this one needs a real good bath, but
tire held together.
Yeah, the tires somehow held together. It
still has some out, man.
What does that famous guy say? It holds wind.
He's famous.
Well, he's more famous than us. Oh, tires holding wind, air. I just call it air, but yeah, it's yeah.
Yeah, weight reduction over here.
Weight reduction over here. Yeah. Oh, that's still good. Still good. Oh yeah, we'll
off-road tire hits a scoop.
We'll get the LTD off, get my truck unloaded, get the blue van back in, get the green van back in, get this in my trailer, and head back to the warehouse and try to get this thing cleaned out. Something funny over here?
We never put the jack on.
That's what that noise was. So we pulled it forward. I thought it was just the brakes like unsticking, and I guess we figured out what that noise was. We forgot to let the jack down. Put the jack under the back bumper so we could allow the tire to take in some air. And we forgot to let the jack down. It happens. Anybody's looking for a good project car, got this 72 Galaxy that'll be for sale. Or, well, you know what's going to happen to it if nobody buys it. I'll just part it out. But it's got a little bit of rust, but it's not terrible. It's got good bones. Probably around $1,200-1,500 on that, and it's got a title. And it's got a 351 Windsor in it that will actually start and run. So, looking for a good 71 or 72 4-door sedan. It's a postcard, not a hardtop. So this will make a good police car clone. Let me know. I don't have the keys. I don't have the keys for it right now. But yeah, it makes somebody a good project. Got a nice patina on it. Like I said, the body's not that bad. It really isn't. I think it's got some rust in the trunk floor. But yeah, let me know. It's not going anywhere anytime soon. As you can tell, it's tucked away in the corner. And this is Buford that you've heard so much about. Well, we'll get to Buford, I promise. This is Buford. Name him Buford. Oh, I had this on my channel last year. Got it running, driving. Actually runs pretty good. It's a 54 F250. Got the inline 6 in it. The 3-speed manual, of course. It starts right up. It runs, it drives. It still needs some brake work. I put all new wheel cylinders and master in it, but I think I still need to bleed the master again. But super solid truck. It's got a title. You leave the patina look or, you know, fix it up. But I mean, all the cab mounts, everything, they're super good in this one. Probably around 5,000 on it. So if you're looking for a good old truck to have fun with, let me know. Neil just pointed out this sweet door panel. I didn't even notice it. That thing's awesome. It's a shame because the other one's missing. But, oh wait, it's right here. It's still here. Never mind. Sweet. That's awesome. We're gonna keep those on there. But yeah, this would make an awesome Mother Jugs and Speed replica if Bill Cosby wasn't such a, you know, because yeah, just leave it at that. Yeah, we're gonna get some stuff moved around so we can get out of here and get this back to the warehouse. And away we go.
So what the hell is it?
Dude, the belt just came loose. Did you hear that?
No, I heard things behind me.
One doop and one swoop.
I heard what he dropped down.
No, I heard it and I saw the belt go like. So we don't show up tomorrow to a flat tire. I'm gonna put a slightly better but still bad tire on this wheel. One off the station wagon. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll take the old tire off the station wagon and put it on this wheel. That'll work. As you can see, that's not long for this. Oh, it moved again. Oh, it's here. It's moving again. Oh shit, dude. I think it's ready to let go. I like poked at it and it started moving again.
Kick it. Yell at it.
I need you to move. Probably should be poking at it. Unless I got on camera. It was like.
We walked away.
Oh man, we missed it.
Walked away for 2 seconds.
Walk away for 2 seconds and the tire explodes.
Oh.
Damn. Yeah, we walk away and it exploded. At least I don't have to relieve the air pressure anymore.
So like, it was on the trailer. Actually, it was with air in it.
Yeah.
For like 3 hours.
Yeah.
And then on the trailer for another hour and a half.
Yeah.
Or so.
Yeah, and then I take it off and then it blows. That's hilarious.
No weight on it. Now I'm gonna let go now.
Yeah. Oh. All right, that's a little better. It is 1/4 better. So, see, I pay attention to my comments, and someone said, well, why would anybody mount tires black wall out? So this one's for you, whoever you are. I mounted this one, raised white letter out, just for you. So you can stand back and be in awe of the raised white letter tire, because it's the only one on the whole van. So this one's for you, man. Well, got a few minutes, so I'm gonna at least get rid of these seats that don't belong in here. A little bit of garbage. And Neil just found something interesting in the back of his van.
MK1.
Yeah, something in there.
762.
Hold on.
Okay.
Oh, stripper clips. That'll go along great with the Spam can that's back here. See, that's what that is. And no, I don't mean can of Spam. I mean that's what they call them. It's a ammunition container.
Did somebody open it with their teeth?
Looks like it. 7.62 millimeter, 1,000 rounds in cartons. Huh. Interesting. This is a really crappy situation I got myself into right now. Probably one of the crappiest situations I ever got myself into. It's like the underhood of that wagon, but worse. Let's show you what I'm dealing with here. That's all exactly what you think it is. But wait, there's more. Alright, well, back at it again today, and it's like deja vu, I swear. Didn't I just put this tire on yesterday? And it was holding air. It was holding air on the wheel that tire was on, so whatever, man, whatever. Anywho, I started ripping some of this stuff out of here so I can more easily vacuum this. Guess I'm gonna start in the front, move my way back. Yeah, so I can vacuum the crap out of it. Quite literally. And yeah, let me do that, and then we'll work on this. Yeah, I'll get a shovel first and shovel that out. Get all this big stuff out of here, because then we have this. Probably have to pull the headliner down. Can't wait. It's gonna be fun. Definitely have to put a mask on for this. Oh, yeah, with gloves and a mask and. Oh, already coughing. And have at it, I guess. Can't wait. It's gonna be exciting. Yay! All right, well, it's looking a little better. You guys can see that though. You see it? That's like 2 inches of poop. So I'm gonna put my gloves on, get the scraper out, try and get all that out from underneath there, because that's just ridiculous. Remember, I'm doing this for you, so you don't have to. I also just pulled this air conditioning cover off, so let's take care of all that right now. I did scrape up all that, but I need to get it out of there now. I want to put my mask back on. All right, well, I'm gonna grab the leaf blower and blow this thing out one more time right now, and I should be pretty much done with the cabin area, because I still have all that to do. But look at this shit. Like, literally, look at it. It's that's a lot. I even found this little guy in there. He got stuck in the vacuum. Oh. Alright, I'll blow this out, the leaf blower, and clean up and grab some lunch. Alright. Had my lunch, now it's back to work. Well, it smells a little bit better in here. No, it doesn't. Anywho. Get back at it, I suppose. There we go. So, this whole area above the cab is full of nesting material. And unfortunately, it's got this gap right here. So, I might do that last. so I can cautiously clean that out. Oh, there's a rust hole in the roof right there. I hate the rust hole. So I got the front all vacuumed out and everything. I'm gonna have to move the back, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. I don't think this was terrible in here, but it's definitely bad over here. This is the worst spot, along with up inside here. That's the spot above the driver's seats. And then this is worrisome up here. It's got some weight on it. Oh. I might just cut that, and oh, I'm not looking forward to that. That's got some weight up there. Oh, let me get gloves on, and yeah, this could be fun. I'm not looking forward to this. I might figure out where I can put you guys so you can get first-hand view at this, because it's gonna be interesting. This is not gonna be cool. Oh God. I got the poo on me. I got the poo on me. Help. Oh, this is... Oh no. Here goes the camera. I got the poo on me. I got the poo on me. Ah! It's all over me. This is a shame that I have to do this, but I don't see any other way. Oh God, it's all over me. Ah! Got the poo on me. Remember, I'm doing this for all of you. Oh God, this is horrible. Oh, this is so nasty. Ah! 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 Oh! Oh! This is so nasty. Oh! So satisfied at the same time, though. You have no idea. This is just like seeing all this come down is just like, oh my god. Oh boy. Oh boy. Fortunately, I think it's all inside here too. I'll have to save that for another day. Whew. Hey. Alright. I'm gonna clean all this out of here now. Doing this for you. I've been working on the poop balloons all little long day. I don't know like the name of the poopy ones, but might hurt the resale value. Like, why is it called a poopy ones? Video better get like 100,000 views because this is ridiculous. All right, back to shoveling poop. Back to shoveling poop. All right, I'm about to put my mask back on and hop back inside here with the shop vac and go to town, I guess. Well, I decided upon further inspection, it's got some rotted wood back there in the floor, and it's got buildup like in the corners of like fecal and matter and urine, and it's just, the more I think about it, I think we're gonna end up getting most of this out of here because it's pretty nasty. And if anyone does anything with this, whether it be me or somebody else, I can't see them being comfortable leaving this mess in here. So I'm gonna leave a couple pieces, but we're gonna take the rest out. So, but hey, at least I cleaned out most of the filth, so I'll be cleaner to work in. Yay. Well, ripped it out, and this is the main reason why I decided to rip this out. There was no way I was getting this nest out of here unless we took this thing out. And as it's all built into the crevices and all nasty, and
Plus,
there was, yeah, and it was starting to rot back here. There was no way that I could leave that in good conscience and potentially sell this to somebody else, because they'd be breathing in all that crap, and I can't do that. It's not me. So, all right, still gotta pull this guy out. I was almost thinking about leaving him in here, but I already started pulling it out. But yeah, we'll pull this guy out too. Oh, we found a ghillie suit. And I found this tin. I thought it was change, but it's not change. Yeah, I thought this was change, but no, it's tin full of 22s, hollow points.
freedom pellets.
You even put this anti-moisture pill in there.
Nice.
Oh, they're actually in really good shape, so that's kind of cool. We've also found a lot of eaten MREs, so think this was either somebody's hunting rig or maybe they're hunting shack. I don't know. Either
Stabbing cabin?
their prep wagon. I don't know. All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna pull this out because this subfloor is all messed up. So we'll get our mess cleaned up here and pull this out and see what we got to do to pull the subfloor out, I guess. That was a long day. I thought I'd have the exterior cleaned up by now, but that interior was a chore. And it doesn't even look clean yet. It's like, I just got all the loose stuff out. But it looks a ton better. Smells a ton better now. Like, night and day difference. Tomorrow when I get here, I'm gonna get the hot pressure washer out and go to town with this thing. I'll probably even get the dashboard and everything. But a little bit different in here. I even got this door to work. We did find a little bit of rust. This was all because of feces and urine that was built up over here. As you saw, there was a huge nest behind this cabinet. That's one of the main deciding factors why we ripped the cabinet out, because there was no other way to get that out of there. But I'm glad we did. That way, whether it's me or somebody else, someone has pretty much a blank slate now that they can work with. I left the divider. I thought it was kind of cool. I saved these two cushions. I have an idea for the one. Might work out. Oh, I found a full unopened gallon of coolant, so that was good. Probably use it in here. I'll still. Oh, there we go. I was kind of thinking maybe the shorter of the two cushions. See how it's got that piano hinge on it? I was thinking maybe we can put it here and have it like fold up. So I have like a little bench to sit on or something. I don't know. Just an idea. We'll see. Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. Alright, I'm gonna go home and take a much needed shower. And we will reconvene tomorrow. So, see you then. Alright, it is substantially warmer out today, which might be good, might be bad, who knows. But we're getting ready to do some work. If I told you that this no longer smells like an animal pen, I'd be lying to you. It still does. Because mostly that over there, so I gotta find something to like try and help neutralize that smell, because that was all caked in poop all over there. And I know I do things a little bit differently. Most people focus on the engine first and try to get things running, and then they worried about if they gonna clean it up. But I do things a little differently. I get things clean first because I don't like working on dirty engines and dirty vehicles, and I'd rather get that all knocked out of the way and then worry about if it runs and drives. Because even if I don't end up getting it running, even if I don't do something with the thing myself, I want whoever ends up with it to have you know, less negotiating room, I guess. So let's get at it, I guess, and get some work done. We got this big guy pulled out. I want to get him fired up and go to town, I guess. don't need to let you use your imagination to help you understand what's leaking out of this van right now. If it's what you thought it was, that's exactly what I think it is. Because that didn't start leaking out until after I started spraying down the side over here. And it smells better. Smells better. Let's leave it at that. But it's looking a little better. Even pulled off a little bit of paint. Looking quite a bit better. I wasn't too worried about getting anything wet in here, obviously, because you know, let's be honest, the interior was already pretty much destroyed from the animals. So yeah, smells a ton better in here. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna try and get some of that water out of the back right now. We sprayed under the hood. Neil made an improvised oil cap out of some duct tape. It worked out. Oh, looks like it had a radiator hose in 2011, maybe 2017, 5/20/17. I think that's right. But at least now I feel a little more comfortable working on this thing. Tons of dirt up behind these lights. I'll probably go over it one more time after I try to blow the inside out. I was gonna drill a hole, a weep hole, but Neil suggested, hey, just blow it out with the leaf blower. Like, yeah, that's probably a better idea. Oh, all right, that's a little better. Much better overall. I mean, it still has a little bit of a funk in here, but yeah, it's gonna take a while to get rid of that. So I might try to spray it down with some bleach or something just to try and neutralize it. Not sure what else to do, but I mean, it's bearable to work on now, at least. Doghouse came out like fantastic. There's a a-hole wasp. Hate those things. Yeah, get away from me. So over here it smells a ton better. Actually smells way better inside. This is the important part. I wasn't trying to get the dashboard too wet. Just kind of like sprayed it once. Visors and everything. Oh, it's much better in here. I didn't go too crazy under hood. Just knock off the top layer, I guess. This stayed on, so that's pretty cool. This guy stayed on. But I did not do the roof. I didn't feel like climbing up there to do it today. But I'm gonna let this thing dry out for a bit in the sun. And I'm gonna go have my lunch. Oh yeah, it smells way better in here. Like night and day difference. So, alright, well, after lunch, see how dry this thing is, and I don't know, maybe get a jumper pack on this thing and see if it actually does anything, I suppose. Alright, well, had part of my lunch. My child ate my my blueberry bar. I'm very distraught over it. Anywho. Yeah, that smells way better in here after it dried out a little bit. Still gotta get these screws out of the floor. See, we couldn't find the screws because it had linoleum down over the over the wood. So we ended up just prying everything up. Yeah, this is looking great. This is smelling great too. All right, now Figure some. Oh, that's not good. The points are open on the cap. There's like a window in there. I bet you I got some water in there. I'll have to dry that out real good. Oh, Neil suggested I put a HEI distributor on here. I might do that. Maybe. We'll see. Definitely need some plug wires. We'll start with that at least. Oh, I'm gonna get a jumper pack in here and see if this thing will turn over at all. I guess I could finally pull the air cleaner off. Not in fear of crap falling in there. Oh, look at more rat turds. These things are everywhere. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Uh-oh. Crap. I gotta get the vacuum out. This sucks. Alright, more vacuum cleaner action. Apparently nobody had an air filter in here. That's no good. This is why you should always have an air filter. It's, you know, besides just filtering air. So unfortunately this went from potentially straightforward to not so straightforward real quick. This is not good. I might have to end up pulling this carburetor off just to see how much crap got in there. We'll see in a minute here. So, me being the executive that I am, made an executive decision. This carburetor is definitely coming off before I attempt to turn this motor over, because this was open like so, and I don't know what potentially got inside that intake. So it is what it is, and I will deal with it accordingly. So a little bit got down there, but doesn't look catastrophic. So I don't think I'm gonna have to pull the intake off. I will definitely hook the vacuum up to that and suck on it for a little bit. It's always good to cover the hole and suck on it for a little while, you know, get all the debris out of there. All right, sucking has transpired. So I found a carburetor on Marketplace for $100. It looks really nice, but it doesn't have this guy on it. I'm not sure what that is or where it goes. It's just for the PCV, I think. I think that's all that is. Goes up front. Oh, that might be vacuum. This might be a vacuum guy. I'm not sure. I gotta look. But it doesn't have this guy on it, so not sure if it's gonna work or not. And Neil was telling me that I guess what makes a difference on these, whether they're from a BOP or a Chevy, is the fuel inlet location. So I gotta make sure the fuel inlet is in the right spot. If I could find something that's ready to go on instead of, you know, something that needs to be rebuilt, that'd be ideal. He also suggested maybe I should replace the distributor with a HEI unit, but more rat turds, yay. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if I can get it to spark with the points first, and then decide from there. Hate to spend money where I don't have to. Excuse me while I vacuum up some more rat turds. Lovely, lovely rat turds. At least now I can figure out if it's going to do anything at all. Oh, I loosened this. Figured we'd look together to see if there's fluid in there. Still got fluid in it. It's a good sign. It's a good sign. Make sure that's in the park. It don't do anything at all. Does nothing. Does nothing at all. Gauges do anything? Gauges aren't doing anything. Nothing's doing nothing. It's got a Here, I guess it's for the siren. It's not there. Yeah, it's not doing anything at all. So we'll have to investigatory that. I mean, it's definitely hooked up. I don't know what's going on here with this stuff. These wires, I wonder if this has something to do with starting it. I'm gonna have to figure out where they go. All right, got somewhere. So I got the jump pick in it right now. I need to put a battery in it, but oh, it's not hooked up anymore. Call me a liar. Figured some stuff out. It's only got jump pick in here right now. I need to get a battery in here, but got it to turn over with the key. So it's progress. So now get some proper battery cables on here, because what they did is they extended it. This goes up underneath the vehicle to feed all the equipment. We're not going to worry about that right now. So I'm going to get a normal battery end on this and fix this one, because it's kind of screwed up. So basically replace both these battery ends. That way I can put a battery in here and go from there. Oh, extended this cable from where it was, wrapped the crap out of it with some red electrical tape. Did the same over here, just to try to help keep things color coded so we don't have any happy accidents. This guy's good to go. This battery's got some voltage in it. It's better than not having any battery. I'll put a charge on it. I just want to see if the engine is going to crank over a little quicker with the jump pack on it. Let's see. It's not going to crank over at all now. Well, that's strange. No, it cranks over about the same. I'm gonna have to get a good battery in there. Coincidentally, there was an auction yesterday. I'm really upset about this. I'm upset at myself, nobody else. There was Batteries Plus in Beloit, Wisconsin that went out of business, and they had a bunch of automotive batteries. And I woke up early to bid and completely dropped the ball and forgot to bid. They were selling automotive batteries. They sold for between like $12 each and $65 each for brand new automotive batteries. So I was gonna stock up and get a bunch of them, and well, see how well they worked out for me. Oh, that's where I'm stopping today. They just fired the pressure washer back up to clean out a fuel tank, I think. But I'm gonna put all my tools away and get everything cleaned up and create a game plan from there. Talk to one of my buddies that messes with these Chevy motors. He thinks he's got a carburetor for me and a few other things, so I'm gonna stop there tomorrow morning and grab the stuff off of him and pick back up tomorrow. So I'll get all these tools away. See you guys tomorrow. And if you're keeping count, this is round three on getting a wheel and tire on here. So cross your fingers, hope that one stays up. Borrowed this one from a friend along with some other parts. That's a water bottle fell on my truck. It's hotter than hell out right now. It's like 96 degrees or something, and very humid because it rained all morning. So I don't know how much work I'm gonna get done right now, but it's okay because this is definitely gonna be a two-part series at least, because I just discovered something that I didn't want to see. So we're gonna get to a point in here, we're just gonna stop this video altogether. And if and when I get to that point, I'll explain further. You'll see. You know, I'm really starting to not like pack rats. I'll show you why. This is kind of unbelievable. How? 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 How did they get in there? How? This is, yeah. So, I think I got lucky though, because there's no gas fumes coming out of here at all. And, knocking on the tank, see if anybody's home. It appears that the gas tank is empty. So I tried to send the camera down there, but there's something blocking it. I imagine there's some sort of anti-siphoning valve in there. But I don't have any fumes coming out of the tank at all. And knocking on it, it sounds completely hollow. I'm gonna assume the gas tank's empty for now. So between myself and a couple buddies, I probably have 4 or 5 extra quadrajets floating around. This supposedly is the one that was most recently on a vehicle running. And most everything looks the same on it, except for the really important part. Well, no, the one really important part is linkage. I don't know what they got going on here, but that's, I don't know. But the linkage is different between this one, which came off the van, and all the others I have. All the others have this style arm on it. So I'm thinking about doing is trying to swap the throttle blade assembly, since that part actually looks relatively untouched. You know, I do read comments that someone said that my videos are very slow paced. That's just how I am. I'm not a very hyper energetic person, you know. It's just me. Sorry. Just how it be. So I guess it's only 4 screws that holds the base plate and the linkage to the rest of the carburetor. So hopefully should be pretty straightforward. So find out in a minute here. Alright, so with our powers combined, we may have a working, functioning carburetor. So this is good news. Very good news. And I don't think I mentioned how happy I am to realize that the gas tank is probably empty, because they don't make a gas tank for that van. It just doesn't exist unless you find a new old stock one somewhere, or you know, an old aftermarket one sitting on a shelf somewhere. They don't exist. They just don't. Which coincidentally is the same story with this car. Gas tanks for this car do not exist. You can buy them for the 4 doors and the 2 doors, but not the wagons. The wagon's a little different because of the yeah, just because of the way it is. So got a late start today, and the weather today is really not cooperative. So I'm gonna at least get this carburetor back on right now. I swear, everything I touch on this thing, there's more rat turds. I just spent another 15 minutes vacuuming under the hood because more rat turds. Rat turds there and there and there and there and there and there, and a whole bunch down there. Alright. Well, got as far as I want to get today. Well, as far as I can get today. You guys got to remember, I work 60 to 80 hours a week. Plus I do this, plus I take care of my son. So there's a reason why I might seem slow moving at times, because I am slow moving, because I'm tired. I actually went to bed before 10:30 last night. That's just unheard of. Anywho, carburetor's back on and all hooked up. I'm gonna keep the points distributor for now and see how well that works out. But if it don't work out, got some options here, like another points distributor. HEI plug wires, a new HEI Excel distributor with a new electronic coil, Got an extra starter, a little high torquey guy. Got the new points plug wires put on it, some new spark plugs. Got a spare fuel pump I was gifted. Got all kinds of fun stuff that my buddy gave me. Because, you know, he takes small block Chevys out of these old trucks and vans and stuff and puts LS motors in them. So he's got all this extra crap that he gave me. And he coincidentally is going to be part 2 of this video. No, we're not putting an LS motor in it. Unless this motor's got a bad knock or something, we're not going that far. So, anywho, I mentioned there's sweat literally pouring off my head just standing here. It's ridiculous right now. They said it's like 96 degrees and like 90% humidity. It's absolutely ridiculous. All right, so button up for today. I got a bunch of orders I got to pack and ship, and get back to this tomorrow. I'll do I get those points cleaned off and do plugs and wires and cross our fingers and hopefully something happens, something positive happens. So, all right, see you back here tomorrow. All right, that's a good sign. Tire is still up. Battery's almost dead in the camera, so I'll put you guys in the charger. But I'm gonna hopefully not find more rat crap to vacuum up. And while you guys are on the charger, I'm gonna get started on these plugs and wires. So check back with you guys a little bit here and show you some progress. I just want to say these are hands down the hardest set of spark plugs I've ever had replaced on a vehicle. They're just absolutely ridiculous. Literally everything wants to cut your hands. There's no room to get your hands into anything, even though, you know, these two right here, you can see them clear as day. You can't fit the socket in there with the ratchet, and then it gets stuck coming out, and I can't fit my hand in there hardly. Look at, I can't fit my hand. My hand does not fit in there. It's ridiculous. It's like, it's like everything's in the way. And then don't even talk to me about those up front. They were even harder yet, and the other side was just as bad. This is ridiculous. I will gladly put spark plugs in a 351 Windsor and a 40 Econoline over this any day. This is just ridiculous. I'm not even joking. Anywho, now that I'm done complaining, time to put plugs back in, I guess. Little tip: when plugs are hard to reach, slide a piece of rubber hose over them, and that way it acts as like a little, you know, you could spin it in from, you know, a distance. So, little tip. Some of you probably knew about it. Some of you probably didn't. Anyways, I was somehow able to charge this camera, and I was also able to get these spark plugs all in here without slicing my hands up too bad. I got a few little nicks, but not the end of the world. I'm gonna swap over this cap and wires, and I'm gonna pull this rotor off so I can get a better look at those points. And I guess I'm gonna have to clean them a little bit, so I'm gonna do that right now. You know what? I'm gonna do something I should have done a little while ago. I'll be right back. So now I have somewhere to semi-comfortably sit while I put the ignition stuff back together. But I also figured out why it's so short on space in here. It's supposed to mount back here, but it can't because of the bulkhead. So this actually might come out. I wasn't going to take it out, but it might have to come out, unfortunately. So, it's unfortunate, but yeah. We'll worry about that later. Let's have somewhere I can sit now. I had to run up to the store to get some nail files, because didn't have any here. And these work perfect for cleaning the corrosion off of points, because, you know, they're softer material, so they're not gonna be very abrasive to the points and destroy them. Because, well, they also sell like a metal file, but I found that these work pretty good for the purpose that I bought them for. So I even have this brand newish used distributor cap. So this one's not missing the little door dealio on the side. And which one of these? One of these was broken. Oh, it's got a chunk missing right here. So then it's missing this little door right here. So figure it's better than the one that was on here. Now I gotta figure out firing order on this bad boy. Don't laugh at me. I don't know GMs. Well, to be honest, I don't know Fords by heart either. Because Ford uses two different ones. So, yeah. I'll be a minute. Alright, I want you guys to go through this with me. Make sure I'm not crazy. So this is one. Right? It goes... Wait, which one's one? No, this one's one. So starting here is one. Yep, it's one. And then... 8. Let's see, where are you going? Right here. Yep, that's right. 4, which should be... So 1, 8, 4 should be this one. Yeah. 1, 8, 4. And then 3, 1, 8, 4, 3. Going over there. Yeah. All right. And 6 is gonna be this one. 1, 8, 4, 3, 6, 5. All right, 5, which is gonna be. That's not right. Is that right? I didn't get that right, did I? 5. Uh-oh, I did something wrong. What did I do wrong? 1. Yeah, I did something wrong. What did I do wrong? 1, 8, 4, and this one goes 3. 3 is right. 6. 6 is right. 5. Nope, I got those two wrong. 5 and 5 is wrong. 7's wrong. Where's that one going? How do I not have 2 wrong? Oh, 2's right. 1, 2, so... Oh, I see what I did wrong. These two... Wrong. That's wrong, and that's wrong. 2, 7, 5. All right. This one's 7, right? And this one's 5, right? Oh, I gotta cross these two. These two are wrong. This one is there, and this one goes here. All right. I think I did it right that time. Double check. 1. Oh, where's 1? This is 1. 1. 1, 8, 4. So 1, 8, 4. 1, 8, 4, 3. 3, 6, and then 1, 8, 4, 3, 6, 5, 7, 5, and 7. I'm gonna double check on that side, but I think they're right. All right, Moment of truth to see if I did anything right. Got a good battery in here. This is actually the battery out of the Galaxy I just took apart, so I know it's a good battery. I know it's die hard. Battery's hooked up. Alright. Oh, I can't get in here. Oh! Battery's hooked up. What do you think? Is it gonna do things? It's my first attempt at actually starting this thing, so what do you think? Think I did things right? Maybe I didn't do things right. Well, I never did check to see if the coil was working. So maybe I should do that before I learn to fly. Alright, I got this fancy spark checker. Spark? We have no spark at all. Alright, well, let's figure that one out. Alright, so the key on, let's key off. Key on, we do have power going to the coil, so that much we know. All right, I finally got somewhere. Look, more rat turds. So I'm gonna have to do something about this. This is crimped, completely closed. And this also has something to do with why I don't think I'm going to be able to take it for any test drives anytime soon. We'll get to that in a little bit here. Hold on that. So, I'll show you what I did. I ended up checking the coil. Coil's working. I ended up replacing points with one off the parts distributor and got those set, and I think we're in business. I'll show you here in a second. Find somewhere to put you. It ran. It started. So I'm gonna put some gas in it and fill the bowl and see what happens. All right, let's try again. Check one thing before I shut it off. Oh shit. All right. Well, I don't want to see that. Oh, it's got a hole in the tank. That sucks. All right, gonna have to figure that out. And it's spewing coolant everywhere. So we'll have to figure that out. But it starts and runs. It even moves. I don't know if you saw it went in reverse and it went forward. Oh, yeah, that's exciting. Definitely needs some tuning. Let's make sure it's in park. It's in park. Hope it's in park. And all right. Well, I gotta get all this cleaned up. And figure out what the heck's going on there, because that's not kosher. Oh, I see. Rats chewed through the heater hoses. All right. I'll be right back with you in a second here. Motor sounds good. Be right back. So that's where I'm stopping with this one for now. I say for now because it's gonna have a second part to it, and that's about as far as I have time to get with this one right now. It starts, it runs, motor sounds good, it goes into gear. I really can't ask for much else at this point, so I'm excited. I wasn't about to try and drive it because these tires are all May pops, as in they may pop as soon as I try to drive it. And these tires aren't part of its next phase, so I can't justify replacing these tires just to say I drove it around the block. And I'll show you the other reason. Well, one of the reasons. Now there's a hole in the tank right there. Could probably be fixed. I don't know if that's a tank leak in there, or is it? Oh, it's a line up here. So never mind. It's the fuel line leaking up here. I think it's the fuel line leaking. I don't think it's the gas tank. I think it's just splurting out of there. So, all right, that I can work with. But that's not the real reason. The real reason why I can't drive this thing, let's scooch my over here, is that right there. Unfortunately, when I got picked up with the forklift, it pushed the carrier bearing up into the floor, and the drive shaft subsequently is also shoved into the crossbeam there. So yeah, it's not gonna drive too well like that, unfortunately. So drive shaft is also bent, I believe. It's got a little bit of a bow to it. So unfortunately, you guys gonna have to wait and see me drive it. But starts right up, goes in reverse right away, goes into drive right away. Brakes feel like they might work, who knows. Gotta get that idle to come down. I gotta figure out this coolant leak. Like I said, I'm pretty sure it's pretty sure. Let me grab my flashlight and show you. Oh, you can see hoses got chewed through by the rodents. So that needs to be fixed or bypassed or something along those lines. But yeah, she runs. She's a runner. Oh, like I said, I'm gonna team up with a buddy of mine on phase 2 of this, It's probably gonna take a while. It's gonna probably get moved over by his shop, and he's gonna work on it as he's able to. But it's gonna be exciting. You're gonna want to stick around for that one. It's gonna be pretty cool when it's done. So, all right. Well, thanks for watching, and happy Father's Day. Today's Friday, before Father's Day. Father's Day's in 2 days. So, cool. I know it's not a Ford, but hey, it's still exciting. So, see you guys later.